Hi everybody, I'm at Costco and I'm just here to pick up some prep items. I'm here to pick up my regular groceries as well that I get pretty much every week at Costco, but today I'm going to particularly be looking at prep items that I can store. I haven't really added a lot to my preps in quite a while, so today, the day before the elections, I thought it'd be a good idea to maybe beef things up a little bit with some canned goods and whatever they have that is a good price right now. So I'll share what they have and what deals they have and what I think might be a good idea to add to your pantry if you are maybe filling gaps in your stores, or if you're brand new to prepping. This just might be something to demystify what prepping really is. Okay, let's go. So we're at Costco, and right now I see this power bank and it's $49. And this one you can charge multiple items at a time. I've already got one of these, but they've got a good one here that seems pretty strong. Obviously, we need toilet paper. This bundle is $29.99, and that is way higher than it used to be, but it's a good time to get it. Shelf-stable almond milk is a great idea to get. This is coffee creamer. I don't normally use this, but if I had to, I would. So I have a container of these at home, so I won't pick it up today, but great idea to have. Okay, here's some almonds. This is a giant bag. These are great in protein and antioxidants and fat for $11.79. You can't beat it. The green Costco sign means the item is organic. I didn't really think about that before, but anything with a green sign is organic. So here's olive oil. This is shelf stable for about 6 to 9 months, so it's a great idea to get one of these. I think it's also a great idea to get something like this here, this coconut oil. It's solid there. It is more shelf stable. It lasts quite a bit longer than your liquid olive oil. It's $12.99. Here's some organic cane sugar. So a 10-pound bag, it's a really good size bag. It's a little more expensive than the regular sugar at $9.99. But if you want organic, hey, it's not a bad price for a giant bag like that. Here's a 25-pound bag of the regular sugar. This is huge. So $18.99. That would last you quite a while in your stores. Here's bread flour. I use this for all my baking. I don't really see, it makes things soft and fluffy, so it's $7.59. That is a great price for that size bag. I think it's a 25-pound bag. I would absolutely buy that. Here's some sauce, tomato sauce. I don't normally buy this one, but I might today if I can't find the one I really like. This one is $12.69 for 3 jars. It's a pretty good price. It's organic. It's awesome. This is the one I really like though. There's Rao's or Rouse, I'm not sure how to say it. It's $8.99 for 2 jars. It's on sale right now, so I'm getting some of that. Here's some black beans. I'm going to get some of these black beans. These are great for your storage. $8.39 for 8 cans. That's much better than you'll see in the supermarket. And next we have some canned chili. This is a meal in a can. All you have to do is warm it up. You could add some rice to it if you wanted. All the preppers say this is a good one to get. So I'm going to get some of this. I don't normally have it, but I'm going to give it a try. And did you know an asterisk on the right corner of a Costco sign means items are not being restocked? I wish I had known that when I bought these. I only bought one little thing of them here. They're a great price at $4.97 for canned meat. That's a great price compared to a lot of the other meats, so I'm going to get one of these. And I'm also going to get one of these canned chicken breasts because I think we'd want chicken if we needed to do this. I've never eaten this before, but I'm going to give it a try. It's $13.99 for 8 cans. I think that's a good price. Here's some olives. These would be great. These have a lot of fat and fiber. These would be awesome. $12.69 for 12 cans, I believe. Here's an 8-pack of organic pasta. That is way cheaper than you'd buy it in the supermarket at $11.49. So I'm going to get that for sure. And green beans, 12 cans here for $8.49. Great price. I'm going to get that. I'm also going to get these cans of corn. I was having a hard time moving this guy off of there, so it was kind of stuck. I don't want 3 of them. Anyway, I had a hard time and my phone went a little weird there. Okay, anyway, let's move on to the rice. This basmati rice, this bag is 25 pounds, or 20 pounds, looks like. 20 pounds, sorry. It's a little upside down there. So this is an option. There's a lot of different rices. You can choose which one you like the best or get a variety. This one at $17.99. It's a great price. Quinoa is a full protein, a complete protein. So if you want to work that into your diet, hey, go for it. And these soups look really yummy, and they're a full meal in a can. These would be a great thing to buy as well. And they last so long. I'm going to get these canned peaches because these serve as just, fresh. They're not fresh fruit, but my kids love them. They work as dessert as well, and they're in glass jars, which means they're going to last a good long time. I'm going to get these mandarin. No, maybe I'll get these. We'll think about that. These would be a good option, though. Oh, it says they won't be restocked. Hemp hearts. I've heard about preppers using these hemp hearts. I am not sure about those yet. You can add them to smoothies or your oatmeal. So those are something to think about. Maybe it's because they have protein. I'm not sure. Dried fruit, dried raisins, always a great idea for something sweet to have, kind of a little treat. $10.99, so it's not bad. Here's a giant bag of oats. You can easily make oatmeal if you're an oatmeal person. Hey, and those raisins would go really well in there. $7.99 for this giant bag. These things last for a really long time. We have bought these for our preps, and my family likes these, and they're sweet, and they already have flavor in them. So it would be a really good on-the-go meal if you don't have the ability to cook complicated things. Dried mango that is sweetened. These are yummy. We eat these all the time, so I'm just going to get an extra bag maybe. And granola is great. Just pour milk and you can eat it. So that is just as simple as it gets for if you have a problem with cooking. This is a good idea. Syrup, sweeteners. We need all kinds of sweeteners to make life fun. If you don't have sweeteners, you'd be sad. So get some of these, $12.99 for a bottle. I remember when those were like $25 a bottle a while ago. Wildflower honey. This is a giant jug of it, so I would get this as well for a sweetener. Peanut butter is great for calories. Just there's a lot of calories and fat in there. Natural peanut butters don't last quite as long as like a Skippy, but they last for a while. This would be a nice treat to have as well. And this is the best price I've found on Nutella to get a 2-pack of these. It's up to $14.69 now. They used to be $11, but what can you do? Ziplocs of all types are great to have for any kind of emergency for packaging. So I get quart size, I get gallon size, I get sandwich size, and the best price I've seen is at Costco. So here's some beef jerky. We like these. $16.79. So it's a mobile snack. They're individually packed. Here's some Rice Krispie treats that my daughter loves. So these are also individually packed. So it's a great option to have around. And then here we have the pet food aisle. Don't forget your pets. So I just got finished with my shopping in Costco, and I don't know what's going on in there, but that was crazy busy. Crazy busy. Maybe it's just the holidays, but this is early November. Usually it's not that crazy in there until the day after Thanksgiving. But it was like Christmas level crazy busy in there, and I have never seen it like that unless it's like Christmas shopping time. And this is November 4th. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna add up all the things I got that I bought specifically to put in my stored food pantry, and then I'll tell you how much I spent and show you which things I got. I'll put the prices together here pretty quick so you can see what I spent. These are things that I bought that are gonna go into my stores. Some of these things I will rotate through our food because they're things that we regularly eat. And some of them will just go into long-term storage, like the pasta, the canned items, maybe a couple others. We'll see, but I do try to rotate through things so they don't get too old. Most of my food storage is in emergency food in the buckets, and we have water. This is more shelf-stable pantry type stuff that I'm adding in, and I haven't done a lot of that because I don't have a basement and a ton of storage like a lot of you might. I just stick it in places all around the house that I can find. So I just don't have as much of this, but the emergency food, even though I know it's not as tasty, I have about 3 months of that for each person in my family. So I'm growing my stash, and I hope you do too, just in case anything may happen. And it could be election stuff, it could be weather related things, it could be anything. So this is just a good idea. I think it's smart to be able to take care of your family, and I hope you do it too. Here's my list. This is everything I spent for long-term storage. I haven't done it in a while, so it's kind of high, but if you did this regularly, you could do a smaller amount of money each time. Hey, if you're new to prepping, I hope this kind of demystified it for you to see what I'm doing, and I hope it helps you in your prepping. It's just really, for me, it's just buying some extra stuff. I'm not planning on going to live in the forest. I don't think I'd survive very long. But this is how I am gonna prep in my home for basically kind of hunkering down if anything crazy is going on outside. Are there other times you may need to leave your house if something's going on? Yes, that's not what this stuff is for. This is for when you're gonna stay in your house and sort of hunker down maybe for a little while, or if there's some kind of a emergency where you're cut off from food supply. Even just supply chain issues can create food shortages, so this is a good idea if you want to make sure you have all the things that your family needs. Hey, if you have anything that you've purchased in the past week, election week, let us know down in the comments what you think the best things are to get together this week. These are the items I'm adding to my preps. You probably have different items that you're adding to your preps. So just let us know what you're doing. It helps everybody to learn. I've already learned so much from you guys from the comments that you've made. Hey guys, if you're new at prepping and you'd like to see more about how to store water in these 5-gallon buckets, go ahead and hit that link up there that I'm going to add in as soon as the video is done.